So if you're just starting in self-improvement, I want to give you a gift. And that gift is one, a congratulations from me, because committing to building yourself for the rest of your life is committing to building your life for the rest of your life. And the capacity that humans have to change, to upgrade, is nearly limitless. And so your life in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, if you continue down the path, will look absolutely insane, absolutely amazing. You'll be fucking badass. So good job. The second thing is to get on X. Get on X. Start writing on Twitter. And there's a reason for this, okay? When you have just started in self-improvement, all the people around you, your friends, your family, your girlfriend probably, or your boyfriend, they aren't into self-development. And so for them, it is hard to listen to you talk about your new ideas, your new books, your new business idea, your new self-improvement, health, wealth, fitness ideas, all these different things. To them, it just sounds like a bunch of information. They haven't seen results in your life yet. Your life and your body and your mind hasn't changed that much yet, right? They can see some new ways that you're thinking. They can see some new ways that you're acting. They can see some new ways that you're talking, but they don't see massive results yet. And the reason is your life is a lagging measure of the habits you have. And your habits are a lagging measure of the thinking you have. And so your habits don't really fully form until you've upgraded your thinking, your mind. And your life doesn't fully form and come together until you've upgraded your habits, right? But it doesn't happen until you've done it for a long time. Okay, so for the first year, 2 years, 3 years, everybody thinks they're going to be like a millionaire and be jacked next year and be all these different things. The truth is, you're going to be in a year or 2 years a embarrassing fucking toad. Okay, you're going to be a toad, right? But if you continue for 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years, you will look fucking awesome. Okay, so you have to get through the toad years before you can look awesome. But that means the people around you aren't going to see you as that great, awesome thing yet, even though you can see it in your mind. People can't see, and I always say this to my friends, people can't see your vision and they can't see your mindset. Okay, they can see what you do day to day, but they don't know what reading is doing to your brain, what working out is doing to your body, what meditation is doing to your mind until years down the line. You do, you feel it, but nothing else is happening, right? Your life isn't different that much. Their life isn't different at all. And so they don't know what respect to pay you. They still see you as like the little kid you used to be, right? We've all been to like a party and we haven't seen an auntie in like 3 years. And then she's like, oh, you're looking such a little baby, right? All these things, right? It's like, no, I'm not a fucking baby. But that's what she remembers and sees you as. And so that's how she treats you. That's the same thing with your family. Same thing with your old friends. And so when you start self-developing, what happens is you're not the same as your old friends, right? And this is why it's very lonely. You're not the same as your old friends, but you're not good enough yet to play with successful, badass people. So you're kind of in the middle, right? Unless you can find other people who are also starting out and also committing to self-development and going to run with you. But the thing is, most people stop out. And so if you plan on not stopping out and going on for those 3, 4, 5, 10 years, and how I look at that is, what better do you have to do than continue to upgrade yourself and upgrade your life and do it in a way that serves you and serves others and moves you towards your vision, your exciting life, your dream life, right? But a lot of people don't see it like that. And so a lot of people are going to stop out. So even the people that are upgrading with you at the beginning, they are usually going to stop after a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year. It's very rare that people continue doing a thing for past that point, right? And so if you're going to do that, expect to be lonely. It's lonely, right? You're not that good to play with successful people. You're not like your old friends. And so you have nowhere to tell or share your new ideas. You have nowhere to share your new goals and what you're after, or what you've built, or the problem you've solved, or the thing you learned today, or the mentor you found today. You have nowhere to share that stuff. You have nowhere to share or nobody to share with your successes, your pains, right? And so that's where X comes in. That's where Twitter comes in. X is very community based, okay? Everybody who talks in this algorithm knows everybody in this algorithm. We all know the same big faces, whoever is like performing in our niche, right? And so those people and the people in their comment sections will all start seeing the same people all the time. And those are the people you can DM, you can check out their profiles, their work, you can buy their products, you can support them in whatever way. Maybe they need an ear, right? Maybe they need help solving a problem or help thinking. Maybe they need some help with the skills you've built. And so you can network with people and add value to other people's lives all of the time, okay? And they can do the same in return for you. And since humans reciprocate naturally and they feel the urge to do that, if you add enough value to enough people, people will come help you too. Right? And that's the really cool thing. They will come support your content. They will come share your content. They will come share your products. Right? And so that's the great thing about X. You can share your self-improvement journey and your business building journey with other people doing the exact same thing. Right? If you've ever been to like an entrepreneur event or conference or a self-improvement conference where people were speaking and lots of people were coming to watch them speak and learn and network and stuff, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But when you go into those rooms, everyone there is working on themselves. Everyone there is working on something. Everyone there is, hoping and willing to talk to you and to network with you and to add value to you and see what value you can add to them. And so you can just network with all these people all of the time in these places. And it makes it very easy to like pitch your new service. Like they want to help you. They will help you with your new service just for you to get testimonials. They'll take time out of their day, great entrepreneurs, just to help you because they see other people trying too. That is like X. Okay, if you get in the right algorithm, you can be in the entertainment algo or the porn algo and all this nonsense shit, all this degenerate shit, but you could also just be in the self-improvement and business like space, right? The writing online space. And if you're in there, other people are just like that, just like events in real life. X is like an entrepreneur event that you can go to at any time of the day for free. And in some ways it's worse because, you're not in person with people and that's always better. But in some ways it's actually better than real life events. And I'll give you an example. When you DM people on X, they can come open your DMs while you're like off sleeping or something, or at the gym or whatever. And they can view your work, they can view your profile and your content, the stuff you talk about, and they can start to really learn you until they decide whether or not to formulate a DM back to you. But if you add value to them in your DMs and with your account, they will follow you, they'll share you, they'll respond to your DM, and they'll start to become your friend. And if you continually add value to each other, you build a stronger and stronger bond and friendship, and you maybe you relate to them on some certain things, and so you start talking like that in DMs. Maybe it's just like a friend now that you're texting. The thing is, you can continually do that every single day. If you just dedicate 30 minutes a day, but it could just be fun. You don't have to make it a job, but 30 minutes a day, maybe you're at the gym or on a walk or whatever, and you're just DMing people, replying to people, supporting people. You can really start to build up a network of people that you can talk to, that you can celebrate your wins with, that you can come to with your self-improvement or business problems and make them your mentor, which people love to do. And what happens is you really start to build up this friend group online. It makes you want to work online. It makes you want to build your business. It's a lot more fun, but also it just gives you that group of people who really are in the process of upgrading themselves. Now, when some people drop out, it's okay because you have so many more, right? In real life, you make a friend. It's hard to find friends all the time, like real people all the time. We all know this. If only it was so easy to just go to the bookstore and find this perfect friend that's upgrading themselves, working on their goals, going after new things, right? But these people are pretty rare. But when you go on Twitter, they're all in the same space. Like we all come here to do this, right? That's why I say X or Twitter is very community driven and you can make a lot of friends there. And if you're starting out your self-improvement journey, that is the place where you're going to find the most friends, in my opinion. Communities online, just go to them. You're not confined to your neighborhood or your city, right? Anymore. You used to be. But stop living like you still are because you're not. You can just hop on Twitter and start DMing people and talking to people and being a normal human. The amount of people that just send like bot DMs like, hi, what are you doing? Right? It's just annoying, right? If you just go be a person in people's DMs, like an actual human, dude, it's like the most refreshing thing ever. I always reply to people who are just human. Like, hey, I saw you were doing this. I thought it was cool. I'm doing this. You want to help me? I'll always reply to that person because they're just being human and normal. So just go do that. Hop on X, start writing on X so you can share your own ideas. That's the other benefit of actually writing and posting content on X. You are actually thinking through and sharing your own ideas in concise ways or long ways if you want to write long form. But you're really thinking through the things that you do learn so that you're able to remember them and they don't go forgotten and unused, right? So you actually start applying these ideas in your life, which will ultimately change and create your life. So that's what I wanted to share with you boys. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.